USA breaking news today, 5 biggest headlines, July 23rd, 2026. Hello everyone, welcome back to NeuralWire News. Today we're covering 5 major stories making headlines across the United States. From the latest developments in the U.S.-Iran conflict to rising fuel prices, a controversial Saudi nuclear agreement, national security concerns, and dangerous heat impacting millions of Americans. Let's get started. Headline 1. U.S. launches another round of operations against Iran. The biggest story today remains the escalating conflict between the United States and Iran. According to U.S. officials, American forces carried out another night of military operations targeting Iranian military infrastructure. Officials say the goal is to reduce threats to international shipping and protect U.S. forces and allies in the region. Iran has responded with strong warnings, saying any additional attacks could trigger further retaliation. Military analysts say the situation remains extremely tense, with both sides showing no signs of backing down. Several Gulf nations have also increased security around military bases and critical energy infrastructure as fears of a wider regional conflict continue to grow. Headline 2. Oil prices continue rising. The conflict is now having an impact far beyond the Middle East. Global oil prices have climbed as traders worry about possible disruptions to shipping through the Strait of Hormuz, one of the world's busiest oil routes. If tensions continue, Americans could begin seeing higher gasoline prices in the coming weeks. Transportation companies are also closely watching fuel costs, since rising oil prices can eventually increase the price of everyday goods across the country. Economists say energy markets are likely to remain volatile until there are clear signs of de-escalation. Headline 3. U.S. and Saudi Arabia sign nuclear agreement. Another major headline today involves a new civilian nuclear agreement between the United States and Saudi Arabia. The agreement is designed to expand cooperation on nuclear energy projects. However, several members of Congress have raised concerns because the deal may allow Saudi Arabia to enrich uranium for civilian purposes. Critics argue stronger safeguards should be included before Congress approves the agreement, while supporters say it will strengthen America's strategic partnership with Saudi Arabia and support future energy development. The agreement is expected to face significant debate in Washington over the coming weeks. Headline 4. Congress expected to debate national security. Lawmakers are expected to continue discussions over America's military strategy and defense priorities. Questions surrounding defense spending, overseas military operations, and long-term foreign policy remain at the center of political debate. Several lawmakers are also calling for greater oversight regarding recent military actions and future decisions involving the Middle East. Political analysts expect national security to remain one of the biggest issues discussed in Washington throughout the remainder of the week. Headline 5. Extreme heat continues across parts of the U.S. Meanwhile, millions of Americans are dealing with dangerous summer heat. Many areas continue experiencing extremely high temperatures, prompting health officials to remind residents to stay hydrated, avoid prolonged outdoor activity during the hottest parts of the day, and regularly check on elderly family members and neighbors. Utility companies are also monitoring electricity demand as air conditioner usage remains high across several states. Officials warn that heat-related illnesses can develop quickly during prolonged exposure to extreme temperatures. Residents are encouraged to follow local weather advisories throughout the week. Those are today's 5 biggest headlines from across the United States. We'll continue monitoring every major development and bring you verified updates as new information becomes available. If you found this report helpful, be sure to like this video, subscribe to NeuralWire News, and turn on notifications so you never miss the latest breaking news from the United States. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next update.